Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mega Man X Legacy Collection All Achievements Marathon Let's Play. Last time, we beat Mega Man X2 and got every achievement. This time, we're going to be tackling X3, and boy, am I not looking forward to it. Alright, X3's intro is really boring, and I'm gonna be honest, the entire story of X3 is just completely pointless for the whole series. Nothing about this game is ever, like, meaningfully brought up in future titles. Ever. So, I'm just gonna speed through this in post. If you want to see it, you can pause, I guess, or slow the video down, but this is not going to be a playthrough to see the story. And there we are, Mega Man X. There's the X. 3. The third game in the series. Now, I didn't press start quick enough. Oops. That's a thing with this game. The title screen goes away really quickly. I don't know why, but it's annoying, to say the least. I kind of have to, like, do this to make sure it doesn't go away. I think I had something I was gonna say, and then I forgot. I remember what I was gonna say. This game was actually not developed by Capcom. It was made by the same team that made the Game Boy Mega Man games. And, it kind of shows. I'm not a big fan of this game. Anyone who knows me is very aware of that. I wouldn't say it's the worst X game by any means, but it's not great. Zero says he's gonna clear our enemies, blah blah, who cares? I don't. Anyways, here we are, starting the game. You know, it's kind of similar to the X2 intro. You know, we start with the dash and all that. I'm getting hit like an idiot, but what do you expect? It's me. So yeah, it's pretty simple so far, and now we got a cutscene. Mac, where have you been? Yeah, this guy's Mac, by the way. And that's what we get for using Windows. You're far too frustrating, X. I'm now a member of Doppler's army. You will make a fine addition to our forces once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. So yeah, I guess I'll briefly go over the story. Dr. Doppler found a cure for the Maverick virus, and then all of a sudden, all the Mavericks went crazy again and are starting a race war. Anyways, this game gives us the first chance to play as Zero, which is awesome, but also not, for several reasons that I'll get into later. Man, there's a lot of things I hate about this game. So yeah, Zero starts out with a lot of health. He starts out with the saber, which does a lot of damage. You know, he's got the whole double shot thing like from X2, which is really good. And we're not going to be getting that for X. Spoiler alert. Here's Mac. We're just going to do that, and he's dead. And then, there we go. Are you okay, X? Thanks, Zero. I'm okay. I'll check around the headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. And there we go. That's the last we're going to play as Zero for a while. Not because we can't, but because there's just really no reason to. Once again, I'll get into it later. It's a mess. But now we got the boss. And, keeping up the tradition starting from X2, the intro boss is gigantic, but also very weak. This guy's Mao the Giant. Yeah, he's not very threatening. You can just kind of spam half charges on him. Even getting hit doesn't waste too much time with him, because you can just sort of use that time to charge up a full shot and do more damage. That was it. That was the boss. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be hard. It's the intro boss, but still. Looks like we've swept up most of the enemies out of here. I'll go back and check on the headquarters. Call me if you need me. See you later. We're not going to call them often, I'll tell you that much. And here we go, we're going to save. Not that I need to. Right here, at least. And we get right into it. Here's the stage select screen. Now, sadly, we don't get to see the boss names on the stage select screen anymore, which I don't understand why. It seems kind of odd. But first off, we're going to go to Tunnel Rhino. And this is actually the first Mega Man X game that lets you skip the boss intros. It's also the only Mega Man X game that does it. And you know what? For this one, I'm kind of glad. These intros take a long time. And I will be skipping them from here on out. Tunnel Rhino. You know, we're in a cave area thing. You can just dash under those with good timing. Yeah. And in a minute we're gonna get into one of the things that annoys me about this game if I stop playing well, which will happen at some point. But yeah. You know, so far it doesn't seem too bad, because I'm not getting hit. If I was getting hit, I would have much to complain about immediately, but I don't. Here's the first sub-tank. We're going to be getting sub-tanks really quickly. Oh, there we go. There's... You already see, that did a quarter of my health from just a puny little projectile. The enemies in this game do a lot of damage. And here's an X-Hunter style door, but there's nothing here. There will be stuff there at some point, but not right now. The most that really does for us right now is indicate a checkpoint. And I hate these guys too. Those drills block your projectiles, and when they're not shooting drills, they'll throw projectiles in an arc, which is annoying, to say the least. Let's come here, you know, we got falling boulders and whatnot. We can't do anything with this either. There was a secret passage earlier in the stage that I purposely avoided because there's nothing we can do with it yet. So yeah. Now we got a mini-boss. This guy can be pretty challenging if you don't know what you're doing, but I do. So basically what you want to do is just sort of stay on the ground, wait for him to charge at you, then once it's safe, you can throw some shots at him. There is a quicker way to do this, but it's a bit riskier, and it's probably going to leave you with a lot lower health than you'd like. So I'm avoiding doing that for now, because I know I'm going to mess it up. And there's no checkpoint directly after this boss either, so yeah. Something else X3 does is that many bosses have like a traditional boss death explosion, which takes a long time. It's kind of annoying, but nothing that sort of ruins the game or anything. Anyway, onward. Those boulder guys would have done like over half my health if I got hit by them, but I'm not getting hit by them because I'm smart. Those fully charged projectiles also do a lot of damage, so be careful. And we're coming up on the boss soon. if you don't die in this stage, then this boss is actually going to be painfully easy. Not that it's much harder, but, you know, we'll see. Here's Tunnel Rhino. So, what we're going to do is, this. This is the boss. Oh, trying to fake me out. Oh, we got hit. Yeah. Cool. There is a faster way I can do this, but I'm not doing it because I'm trying to play it kind of safe. And now he's mad. He does those, that. Ow! And he is invincible while he's flashing like that, so don't bother trying to hit him during that point. And... there we go. That was it. That was Tunnel Rhino. Not very difficult. And we get our first weapon. What do we get? Well, when it shows me the name, you get Tornado Fang. Similarly to X2, I'm going to be not using many of these weapons outside of necessary points of use for upgrades. They're generally not very good, so I don't use them. Anyway, next up, we're going to be going to Blizzard Buffalo. Now we got an ice level. So yeah, cool. Main reason I wanted to beat Tunnel Rhino first is that with Tornado Fang we can break these ice blocks, and I have to break more of them because I am a bit of a doofus. Wow, really? Come on. Please? Thank you. You want to be careful here, because, ice physics can mess you up. These ice slopes are also really slidey, so you want to be careful. So there we go. And, since we got that, since we got Tornado Fang, we can get that heart tank, and avoid a revisit later on. We still will be doing some revisits, but, you know, I'm doing a fairly optimal route for 100%. Anyways, another one of these, weird boss rooms that has nothing in it right now. Come over here, and we can do a wall jump to get us, some more health for our sub-tank. And, you can actually just sort of dash under to avoid these guys, which I suggest doing. Ow. And get some more health. And up here there's a sub-tank. We can't quite get it yet. I mean, we can, but it's kind of like Iceless in X1, which is difficult. And there's less of a, like, a visual cue to where to kick off from. And I've never done it, so we're not doing it. But we go over here, make a pretty tight jump. We got our first light capsule. Enter this capsule and take this leg upgrade. Enhance your mobility in the air. You'll be able to dash left, right, or even straight up into the air. So yeah, we get the air dash back. And this time we get to go up with it, which, as you can imagine, is useful. And it's a bit more useful than just being able to air dash left and right. So, let's go make use of it. Ow. Another problem I have with this game is the enemies respawn really fast, and a lot of them are really beefy too, which does not help things. Health drops are also a lot more uncommon, I feel like, which doesn't make matters any better. Let's take this guy out, take you out, and come on. Try to knock it here. And we can grind some health a little bit here. Just want a little bit of health. I'm not gonna need much for this boss, because this boss is also painfully easy when you know what you're doing. Okay. You can see how annoying it is to get health sometimes. Thank you. Okay, fine. That's all we're gonna get. Whatever. And the palette kind of goes weird with that snow effect for some reason. Anyway, here is Blizzard Buffalo. This guy's also really easy. Check this out. He just can't understand. He must be in the air, so... He's in the air, so... Must be on the ground, or on the wall. And I messed it up. Oh well. You can just kind of... I'm messing it up. No! Ooh! Scary. I'm showcasing what it's like to actually fight him. Ow! That was really rude. So, the timing on this isn't that difficult. In fact, it's actually really lenient, but it's even more lenient when you have the air dash. I was just being stupid there. But yeah, it's Blizzard Buffalo too. There we go. And now for our second weapon, when it eventually shows us. Wow, it looks kind of similar to Tornado Fang. Let's see. You get another slow-starting projectile, Frost Shield. This one's a little bit more useful in general situations than Tornado Fang, but I have problems with these weapons. He is the Maverick Hunter I failed to catch last time. I had no idea he was so powerful. Bit and Bite. There's Bit. There's Bite. It took a little while. Bring that Maverick Hunter to me. Alive if possible. Bit.Bite. Affirmative. Dr. Doppler. I think they meant to put a comma in their names. And then we have Mysterious Maverick. Alive, Dr. Doppler. You're so kind. Watch your mouth, or I'll put you back where I found you. Even with your enhancements, you're still no match for me. Thanks for the upgrade, Doctor, but I have a score to settle. And I'll do it my way. Wow, I wonder who it could be. I have no idea. Fine, just make sure you do it. I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past. I wonder who he could be referring to. I have no clue. Anyway. So now we're going to have Bit and Bite showing up in specific stages. Also, the Mysterious Maverick. Who is the Mysterious Maverick? If you can't figure it out, I can't help you. Next up, we're going to be going to Neon Tiger. Now, I hope I don't get copyright striked on this stage, because for whatever reason they decided to use Guns N' Roses' My Michelle as the music. Don't know why. Anyways, with the air dash, you can make some of this level design pretty easy. Sometimes it can be kind of awkward, though. You can just jump over these guys, which is great. You know, sometimes I mess up, alright? It happens. And then we can make use of the... Can we make use of it? Yeah, we can. There we go. I just have to not be bad at video games. You got, oh, jeez. I don't want to fall on those spikes. You have those, these guys. Act as platforms, and they move around, and they're kind of annoying, to be honest. Not very reliable, I would say. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch to Frost Shield, because I can take out these guys quickly. You can only have 2 of these projectiles on screen at once, though, so you gotta be kind of careful. And then over here we have a door we can break with the drill, and you need both the Tornado Fang and the Dash Boots here to get this capsule. Enter this capsule X. Take this X bucket. Take the X bucket. Might as well be what this is. It's not good. You know, you can choose, you can charge special weapons. Great, wonderful. We're gonna need that later. Oh, you good? Alright, here we are. We got the Buster upgrade. And this thing is not amazing. So it does that, which, like, it looks kind of cool, but this thing does not do any better damage than the regular charge shot, and it has a hard time hitting bosses. You're better off spacing the shots out like that, or just not doing the full charge. Which, at the very least, they actually show you the color for the level 4 charge now, which I can appreciate. Anyway, we have a mini-boss. How do you know which door is a secret boss or whatever, and which one's the mini-boss? You don't. You just kind of have to know. Which I do. So, don't worry about that. Anyway, I don't actually know if Frost Shield is good on this guy, but I'm going to pretend that it is at least. Because it's painfully slow with the Buster. Come on. Wow, I'm getting owned here. There we go. Wow, I think it actually is good. That went a little quicker than I expected. At least less hits than I would expect. Moving on. This is our checkpoint, by the way. X3 is kind of stingy with checkpoints. Even though you can fight up to, like, 3 bosses in a stage, although one is a mini-boss, you know. It still is like, now you get that, like, 1 checkpoint at one of the mini-boss doors. Why? I don't know. And here's the other one. Are we gonna get something here? I don't know. Let's find out. No, we don't. So, Bit and Byte can show up in these doors. I believe for these first 3 Mavericks I'm going for, it can be, it's like guaranteed to be Bit or nothing, and then the last 3 I'll tackle will be either Byte or nothing. Although you have to see one of them at some point. They don't just, like, never show up. Anyway, there was a heart tank. And I'm probably going to die this boss, but that's okay. I have lives. It's fine. And we don't have Neon Tiger's weakness, which is a little bit of a shame, but there is a fascinating quirk with his iframes. So, you just kind of spam lemons at him. And he takes damage really quickly. I don't know why, and there I'm dead. So yeah, this boss can be kind of tough. I wouldn't blame you if you game over to this guy, because I know I have. But with this simple trick that the developers didn't want you to know. It's not too bad. Especially when he just does this. Am I gonna get the God RNG? Am I actually getting the God RNG? Oh, there we go. Finally. He does something different. Not that I wanted him to. Oh, hey. Oh, then he does that. That can also do some big damage, so you gotta be careful. Come on. Almost dead. There we go. One more thing to note is that Dash Lemons no longer do 2 damage to bosses. They still do extra damage to enemies, regular enemies, but to bosses they only do 1. Just like the regular shot. And now we have the Ray Splasher. I also only use this weapon in specific circumstances. You might be noticing a pattern. Anyways, I'm going to save there. And, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Tune in next time when we take on Toxic Seahorse. I almost said his Japanese name. I'm saving those for the bonus videos. Tune in next time when we take on Toxic Seahorse and the rest, not the rest, but some other Mavericks. See y'all then.